This is Wittenberg Academy's Latin 3 course. We are ready for Lesson 63 in this book, First Year Latin, page 117. The fourth conjugation continued, the ablative of accompaniment. So, the author of the book, suggests that you write out the conjugation of the following verbs in the present perfect and future tenses, active and passive: aperio, aperira, aperivi, apertus, sentio, sentira, sensi, sensus. That's certainly fine practice, is to, this is how you would test yourself before a quiz. So you're going through your vocabulary cards, you're going through your paradigm cards. You can always quiz yourself by simply, writing at the top of a sheet of paper, future indicative active of audio. Can you write that? Because, of course, as you're quizzed, when we have the quizzes online, that's exactly what you'll be quizzed on. So that's always a good way to practice for quizzes, and especially for midterms and finals. Point 3 on the bottom of page 117. A rule: accompaniment is expressed by the ablative with the preposition cum, as rex legatum cum militibus missit. The king sent the lieutenant with the soldiers, cum militibus, indicating those accompanying the lieutenant. Well, cum takes the ablative and it means with. That's all that is. Vocabulary: custodio. And now you notice he's just going to give you, 4. That means its fourth conjugation makes its principal parts, just like audio makes its principal parts. So if you know the principal parts for audio, audira, right? Audivi, auditus, then you know the principal parts of custodio. It means to watch, guard, protect, obviously where we get the word custodian. Mos moris is third declension. It means custom, habit, or way. It often occurs in the plural as mores, the mores of the time or what have you. Forum is a marketplace, especially the Roman forum. Top of page 118 now. Magistratus is the public officer. It's a magistrate, right? Metus, metus, fear or dread. Mors, mortis is death. Alienus is another's or unfavorable. So interesting use of that vocabulary word. Something alien to me. It's not my own. Reliquis, the rest of, the remaining. Etiam means also or even. Yam means already or now. Yam non means no longer. So that seems confusing to us. We would think yam non meant like not now, but it means no longer. So make a special note of that vocabulary term. All right, so go ahead and pause the video and give those translations a whirl, and then come back and judge your translations against mine. So sentence 1. Quid magistratus in foro invenerant. So our verb is invenerant. That first long E tells you we're in the third principal part. So, and then erant is the perfect ending. So we have what have, right, quid, what have the magistrates found in the forum? What have the magistrates found in the forum? Sentence 2. Milites de salute desperant et mortem etiam timent. So 2 parts of our sentence, 2 verbs. Take the first part first, desperant. Right, that's from despero. I got that erant ending, tells me got my pluperfect endings. So the soldiers had despaired of safety. The soldiers had despaired of health. Et mortem etiam timent. And they feared, and even they fear death. And they even fear death. Okay. Sentence 3. Kaiser de natura et moribus galliorum librum scribebat. Scribebat, the verb, very easily identifiable as an imperfect. Caesar was writing. Caesar was writing about the nature and moribus, and morals, customs, ways of the Gauls. He was writing a book about the nature and customs of the Gauls. Sentence 4. Post Ciceronis mortem res publicae Romana nostram provinciam non custodiebat. Again, custodiebat, very easily identifiable as an imperfect. He, she, or it was not guarding or keeping. Who wasn't? Res publica Romana, the Roman Republic. The Roman Republic was not guarding nostrum provinciam, our province, post Ciceronis mortem, after the death of Cicero. Sentence 5. Legati ex Britannia ad Caesarem venerunt cum ducibus. So the legates, that's our nominative. Where's their verb? Venerunt. That long E again tells me I'm in the third principal part of 1AO. They have come, the legates have come from Britain to Caesar cum ducibus with the leaders, that is the generals or the colonels. Eventually they become the dukes of Europe. Of course, that comes from that. Down toward the bottom of the page, we have the continuation of the fox and the grapes. We should read that. Irata dixissa fertur, nolo te manducare acerbum, sed revetar ad te postea cum eris matura. Being angry, he is said to have said, Nolo te manducare, I do not wish to eat you, thou sour grape, right, acerbum, I do not wish to eat you sour. But, revertar, I shall return, ad te, to you, later, postea, cum eris matura, when you will have matured. So, sour grapes. The fox can't reach the grapes, so he says, oh, they must have been sour anyway. Right, that does it for lesson 63. Again, just some new vocabulary, and practice those endings, third and fourth declension, so you can really, third and fourth conjugation, so that you can really tell them apart, easily recognize them, and reproduce the paradigms at will, so that you can do well on quizzes and tests.